I'm Myungkyu.
And I'm Jaehyun.
We work on memory of real text, and the module we built is called Hamlet. If I close my hands like this and you look away for a second, you still know what I'm holding. AirPods, a coin, whatever. But most robots can't do that. We kind of joke that they have amnesia.
So here's a task we came up with to actually test this. 3 boxes, all the exact same shape. So I drop a mouse into one of them. And after a few seconds, the robot gets the go signal on the screen. By that point, all 3 boxes look identical from the robot's point of view. The only way the robot gets this right is to actually remember what it saw a few seconds ago.
So the whole thing rides on memory.
Yeah, that's true. Now what's this? This is the version without the memory, like same model and same setup and 5 runs in a row. Doesn't matter where the mouse actually went in, it just goes to the right every single time. It just ignores it and always pays the same side.
Without memory, it has knowing which box the mouse went into, so it just defaults to the direction it saw most often during training.
Okay, now take a look at this one. Same setup, same boxes, same 5 runs. The only thing we changed here is we put Hamlet, the memory module, on top. All correct. It remembers exactly where the mouse was packed just a moment before.
The obvious way to give a robot a memory is just to stack more frames, fit the last few seconds of video all at once. We tried that, but it basically slows down the robot, and the model easily overfits to its own motion patterns from the past, and it ends up ignoring what it's actually seeing right now. So we went a different way. Every time the robot says something, we first compress that moment into a few tokens. We call them cognition tokens. And then a small transformer-based memory module processes them over time. It adds less than 5% to the base model's parameters, barely anything.
Yeah, so with Hamlet, that blackout is basically not a big deal.
Memory isn't just for this one task. Take pouring coffee. Pouring in and pouring out look almost the same. The only way to tell which one is actually happening is to remember how it started.
Same with occlusion. When something goes behind another object for a second, the robot without the memory starts from 0 at the moment it sees the game. Or even if someone points and says this first and then that, but by the time the robot moves, the instruction is already gone.
The box text just strips everything else away. So the only question left is, did the robot remember or not?
You know, at the end of the day, memory is not some nice-to-have feature you add on later. Like almost everything in a robot does in the real world already depends on it. So remembering what you just saw or what you just did or what someone just told you, without that, I would say the robot is basically starting over every second.
And Hamlet covers the recent past from a few seconds up to tens of seconds. That's where most of one action actually lives. Longer-term memory across an entire task or connecting memory with language, deciding what to keep, we are still working on that.